You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou. And of course, you realize how darn cold it is out there today. You know, winter is here. And about this time every year, it happens to be the most challenging for some times. The cold might be doing this. The wintertime blues is what they call it. And how about we help you with the wintertime blues right now as we say hello to Dr. Ravi Johar, Chief Medical Officer for UnitedHealthcare of Iowa. Hi, Dr. Javi. How are you?
It's great to be with you, Lou. How are you?
Great.
Thanks for having me.
Now, is it true? We hear this all the time. Is it really true that people feel gloomier during the winter like it is today when it's below zero?
Believe it or not, that's actually true. The technical medical term for it is seasonal affective disorder. And studies show that up to 40% of the population actually has mood depression during this time of year. In fact, about 41% need more sleep, about 28% feel fatigued all the time, and actually 27 or 28% people actually have clinical depression.
Really? And this is something that can be treated. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But what type of advice would you give to folks if they think that something just isn't right? There's something off at this time of year.
Well, I think the first time you know your body and you know yourself the best. If you think something's off, getting into a physician is probably the best thing you can do because there may be something else going on. There may be vitamin issues. There may be other medical conditions going on. And that may just be the fact that it happened in February, which is the worst month for feeling bad that it happened. But, you know, the wintertime blues is actually a real thing.
Right.
And the best way to deal with that actually is to seek the light. By that, I mean getting out in the sunshine. If you can get out for 30 minutes a day, especially in the morning, in the bright sunshine, that's been shown to be markedly beneficial.
All right, let's talk about that again because I knew you were going to mention that, but you suggest that people get out in the sun during the morning to get your day started. That sounds like it is really important.
It really is because the sunlight actually is our best source of vitamin D. And vitamin D actually is a major factor in your wake-sleep cycles. So getting that sunshine is really important. And even on a cloudy day, semi-cloudy day, if you can get out for 60 minutes, it'll make a big difference.
Now,
But we know that there's a lot.
Okay, I'm sorry, Dr. Javi. When you're talking about sunshine, would it be as simple as opening up the curtains and letting the sun shine in and bathe you? Or are you talking about physically going outside and getting in the sun?
Well, I think physically going outside and getting outside in that air is the best. But obviously on a day like today when it's sub-zero, that's not really a good option for anybody. And so exactly like you said, if you can get out in the sunshine, sit in a window, get that sunlight on you, you'll still get a lot of the benefits for it. And for folks that can't even get out in the sun at all, there's a lot of lamps out there, seasonal affective disorder lamps and light bulbs. And actually using those every day has been shown to be beneficial in up to 60% of folks.
Now, if people are trying to achieve health goals, which we know goes south about this time every year, what advice would you give them?
Well, you know, February is bad because about 80% of us have given up on those wonderful New Year's resolutions we made by February. And I think when you're talking about those resolutions, especially with your health, it's important not focus on the goal, but on the process. So if your goal was to lose weight and you haven't lost weight yet, don't give up. The fact that you're starting to do another 1,000 steps a day, or you're going to the gym maybe one day a week instead of the 7 days that you promised yourself you would. Just doing those things and just keeping on going, I think will make a huge difference in your mental attitude.
All right, now how would your health plan help people in this situation?
Well, like I mentioned before, one of the most important things for your health is having a good primary care physician to help coordinate and look at things. The health plan can really help you to get linked up with a physician that works best for you, for your needs. So I would utilize your health plan to help you find that. The other thing that the health plans offer is a lot of mental health benefits. So things as simple as EAP or virtual coaching or digital platforms are really helpful. For example, UnitedHealthcare has one called Calm Health.
Calm Health,
Jeez.
yeah, Calm Health, and that is that's a mental health app, right?
Right. It helps with behavioral coaching as well as mental health. and it's available to you free of charge with most UnitedHealthcare plans, and it's an excellent benefit to have.
All right, so simply just check your insurance card. There's a number on your insurance cards to call for that. So instead of trying to give you a number, you can just go to your health card and check that for it. But if people want to find out more about your health plans and in general, and just some tips in general, what's the best website you think they should go to?
The best website is uhc.com. If you go to uhc.com, you will be able to get information on both seasonal affective disorder as well as many other things that affect your health.
All right, so I think the big takeaway from today is for your own sake, get out, even though it's cold outside, 30 minutes a day, get your face in the sunshine and absorb all that vitamin D, correct?
Absolutely. That's the best thing you can do.
All right. Doctor, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. And again, the website, one more time, is uhc.com. Have yourself a great day and stay warm, buddy.
Thanks, Lou. Take care.
All right, folks, we are 11 days away from the big Variety the Children's Charity fundraising event. We're going to talk all about it when we come back with these two guys. They're pretty important in this event, too. We'll tell you why when we come back.